Good morning from the Wootons. Hazel May, where are we going?
School.
We are going to visit Classical Conversations today.
Yes, we are. We're going in school.
We're going to school. Hazel's first day. She is pumped.
Yeah, let's go in right now.
Let's go in right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so will you tell everybody how it went after we go?
We loved the Wootons channel.
Okay, so you tell everybody how it went after we go, okay? We'll tell them later.
Okay.
All right.
Salt Lake Desert.
Salt Lake.
Very good. Okay, now we're going to do princesses. You ready? Mojave.
There's only one more. Get off
you.
of me. I got one. That's my brother.
Got this, right?
Really, they're pink, not blue.
Well, pink this time. Does that make you want to pop it?
Does it have a face on it?
No, this one doesn't have a face on it. Maybe I should draw it.
I know how to draw. Oh, really silly face on it. That was
Do you guys remember what that's called? Where this kind of makes you want to do this? It's the rhythm.
So we went to Classical Conversations today, which is a homeschooling group that they meet once a week, and then throughout the week the mothers or fathers do the schooling for the children. So our experience today was good. Yeah, it was very impressive what all the kids knew. They were studying Latin and some of the things that they were talking about, like things that they had memorized in, historical events and what they could say. I mean, even as 6-year-olds, I was very impressed. They use a lot of singing, which is cool, which we were very musical here at the Wooton House, and so we loved that. They'll use songs to learn stuff. So if there's a certain date in history, then they'll have a little tune that goes to it, and those kids could just, sing anything. It was any historical event that they had learned, which was really cool. I think Hazel liked it. She's not used to a school environment, so I know that was really different for her today, like having to sit in a chair and raise her hand, and so it was really sweet though, because it's just real sweet to sit back as a mama and just see the innocence of your child, and like right in the middle of the teacher talking, Hazel just says, "I have an Elsa dress," and so it just made me smile. And so, she doesn't understand the rules of a classroom because she's never, been in one. She's been in Sunday school class settings, but they're more laid back. And but yeah, I think she had a really good time. It was, at one point she said, "No, I don't like school. I didn't." But then at the end, she was like, "Yeah, I liked it." So I don't know. I'm not really sure what she thought of it. I enjoyed meeting the other moms. Everyone was really sweet and very welcoming to us. So that'll be something that we pray about for the fall for homeschooling. Hazel's first year of pre-K. So I thought pre-K would be a good level to test out with homeschooling, so that if we find out that it's not for us, then we can put her into public school and she won't really miss a beat and go in with all the other kindergartners. So we'll be thinking through all that this summer, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But it was a good experience. So I just went to go check on Hazel because she's supposed to be having quiet time because she doesn't take naps anymore. Looks like school wore her out. She's still a baby. So my mom went to go and help Annie. She's sick, and so I didn't really think through supper very well, so I'm going to attempt to make a soup before Jude gets home. It's kind of a cloudy, looks like rainy afternoon. That should taste good, so I like a vegetable soup. I'm sauteing onions right now and then defrosting the meat. It's 3:41, which means I have about 40 minutes to make this soup and set a schedule. And yeah, Anna by myself, which I'm normally not by myself. My mom is here when Jude gets off the bus, so this should be interesting. But it's really, really good to be by myself because it gives me opportunities to practice having 4 kids. So because me by myself with my 3 kids is like having 4 kids. So yeah, it'll be good. We love to dice up potatoes and roast them around here. Like that's just a really quick, easy side that we do with a lot of our meals. So one time I put those leftover diced roasted potatoes into a soup, and it was really, really good. So I've got a thing of those, and I'm going to just dump in there, so that should speed up the soup process. Put some carrots, hopefully have corn. Yes, I have corn. Throw in some corn, put some tomato sauce in it, and last time I put tomato paste in there, and that really made it richer. And then I put a beef bouillon cube in it, and it turned out really good. And then of course we sweeten it just a little bit. I may sweeten it with, I don't know, I may try brown sugar this time to sweeten it. Actually, I could saute my onions in brown sugar. That would probably be really good. So the smaller I dice up my potatoes, the faster they'll cook. So I'm going to dice them up fairly small. Yes, I have leftover roasted potatoes, but I don't have a lot, so I'm going to add 2 small potatoes to the mix here. Oh, and for those of you who watched the vlog about me talking about getting really frustrated whenever I have to physically force Jude to do stuff and just feeling like I've exhausted all the different methods, like being nice and, you know, using the stingray, or, which by the way, this is the stingray. Okay, so he's scared of it, and so we just show it to him, and it gets him to do what we want him to do. I know it sounds so cruel, but it's really not. He actually will pick this up and he will put this like around his nap mat at school to keep himself on his nap mat. Or like there's a little boy in his class where he knows when this boy is using the iPad that he can't use it. So he'll go and he'll lay it down beside this boy whenever he's using the iPad to keep himself away from it. So it's actually been a really cool thing for Jude because it's helped him to be able to set his own boundaries. So anyway, I keep that in my pocket. But anyway, so what was the first thing I used this for? Okay, so I got him out of the bathtub yesterday and he fell onto the floor, which he likes to do a lot. He likes the way the mat feels, and so I was like, okay, it's time to get up, Jude. Jude, it's time to get up. And so at this point I know I'm pregnant, so I'm like, I can't lift him. He's 55 pounds, and so what do? And I don't like to threaten him because I've done lots of that in his life. I've done lots of spanking in his life. So I just said, Jude, it makes mommy so sad when you don't obey. And he just got up like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, you kidding me? Is this all it's going to take? And so Anyway, so we did it like 2 or 3 more times with different issues. Like another thing he likes to do is when we get in the van, he gets in the very back of the van and he won't get out of the back of the van to get in a seat when we're like trying to go somewhere. And so I did it again. I said, Jude, it makes mommy so sad when you don't obey. And he just got up. I'm like, this is amazing. So maybe that'll work now. It's definitely keeping me from having to physically move him, which is, I can't do that anymore now that I'm pregnant. And so maybe you can try that tactic with your kids. It seems to work with Jude, at least right now. We've only been doing it for 2 days. Okay, supper's ready. Jude, where you going, buddy? My baby. The smoke alarm went off earlier and that freaked him out.
What did you say?
I just said the smoke alarm went off earlier and that freaked him out.
The light came off. So it's thunder.
Thunder! Yay for thunder. Jude is back there by himself. Oh, he's back.
Okay, Jude, come on, buddy.
He's back.
What?
Daddy, you're too hard.
Oh, is it the vlog?
Mommy, you want fuck?
Are you jealous? Homemade cornbread. Supper's ready. A lot of times we eat separately. We need to be eating all together as a family, but it just depends on how Jude's doing. We're trying to make him sit down and us all eat together, but he needs such one-on-one care that a lot of times I'll say, John, you eat first, or he'll say to me, Laney, you eat first, and then I'll eat after everybody's done. So anyway, so me and Hazel and Titus are eating right now, and hopefully Titus will eat something because we've been entertaining him with goldfish for the past hour and a half.
Yeah, my food are
Bad.
hot right now.
Where's Titus at? I can't see him.
He's right over there.
Oh, now I see him. Yeah. Don't knock the phone over. It's raining outside and it's very peaceful. We got the windows up. Are you eating your soup? I think you are. It's yummy. You baby. Get out of that chair.
I love it when it's raining outside. I like to play outside in the rain. You like to do that?
Yeah, I could be afraid of the storm.
Yeah. Well, if it's thundering, you don't want to play outside.
Storms can be kind of scary.
What are you going to do with that booger now that you got out of your nose? Splash on the back of your shirt? That works. He's saying that.
You tooted! Congratulations for 2.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Two.
I still want that tattoo.
She's throwing you under the bus.
Tootie, tootie,
But I
tootie.
didn't too. I mean, I'd own it if I did it, but I didn't.
Enough of this
I
conversation.
think that was Honey. She's right behind you. She's her little backside's closer to you than I am.
Laney is videoing this.
Mommy tooted!
Oh, this is great, Hazel. Keep it coming, baby.
Mommy tooted!
Okay. Sit on your bottom.
Everything's delicious.
Good.
Pee-pee poopy!
Hazel. There you go. Hold the camera real still.
Did you hear Mommy?
So what are you doing?
Vlogging!
Make a funny face. Now let's do one together.
So the end to a crazy day. There's been a tornado sighted in Longview and the sirens are going off. We've put the kids in bed. So we're trying to figure out when we need to get them out of bed and get in the bathtub. Crazy. Yeah, there's a bad storm. We gotta go get in the bathtub, okay? Okay, come on, Hazel. Gotta go get in the bathtub. Okay, we gotta be protected. There's a storm coming, okay? Will you get Titus?
Oh.
Alright, let's go back to.
Alright, come on, let's go back to Honey and Papa's room.
Let's go to Honey
We
and
just saw on
Papa's
Facebook
room.
that the tornado is on Page Road in
I
2208,
don't like people.
which is, we live off of Page Road, so anyway, we're going to hang out in the bathroom until,
Yeah, and I saw the storm, and so we had to get some lights and candles.
yeah, but everything's gonna be okay. God's gonna take care of us, okay? Jude, you okay, buddy? You good? We're gonna be good, okay? All right, we're gonna.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at
See, it's okay. I can nurse him to get him quiet.
What we're gonna do with the storm?
Just gonna wait back here until it goes away, okay?
Right back here?
Yeah. This is the safest place of the house. See, we were told that it is at Walker Mills right now, the tornado is. So, which is north of us. So, we're still hanging back here until we get the clear from Mark Skirdo. But
Probably, we don't need to go back to our room.
yeah, probably not right now. We're gonna wait just a little bit longer.
And the storm passes over because the storm is turning off the lights because it's getting the lights out.
Yeah, the lights went out when you were back there sleeping. Your little closet light went off and the fan went off because the power went out. But the power's back on. That's good.
Lights out at Broadway and True. 725 rotation now, just northeast of City of Longview.
Titus,
Okay, Titus.
you trying to take a bath, buddy?
He loves that, and he'll just stare at it. It
What'd
is.
you do?
We tried to take back.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna go back to our beds. Okay? I think we're good and safe. You ready to go night night, Hazel? Not yet. You'll be fine. Okay?
Let's go.